The Rise of Critical Animal Studies is an important interdisciplinary collection that explores the development, scope, and political urgency of critical animal studies. The book brings together scholars and activists to examine human animal relationships through a critical, ethical, and socio political lens. It positions critical animal studies as distinct from traditional animal studies by emphasizing activism, social justice, and the material conditions of animal suffering. The editors argue that critical animal studies is not merely concerned with theoretical discussions about animals, but focuses directly on the lived realities of animal exploitation. Unlike broader animal studies, which remain descriptive or neutral, critical animal studies is explicitly political and interventionist. It seeks to challenge systems that perpetuate animal oppression, including capitalism, industrial agriculture, and cultural practices that normalize violence against animals. A central theme of the book is intersectionality, the idea that animal oppression is interconnected with other forms of domination, such as class, race, gender, and environmental exploitation. Contributors demonstrate how the exploitation of animals is tied to human inequalities, particularly within capitalist systems where both human and non human bodies are commodified. The text highlights how large scale industrial practices such as factory farming are embedded in global economic systems that prioritize profit over ethical considerations. The book is divided into sections that address theory, methodology, political economy, and activism. Theoretical chapters critique concepts like speciesism and anthropocentrism, while methodological discussions emphasize reflexivity and alternative research methods that foster empathy and ethical engagement. Critical animal studies scholars advocate for participatory and activist oriented research approaches, challenging traditional academic detachment. Another significant focus is the relationship between scholarship and activism. Critical animal studies blurs the boundary between academic work and political engagement, encouraging scholars to take an active role in advocating for animal liberation. Veganism, for instance, is presented not merely as a dietary choice but as an ethical and political practice that resists dominant systems of exploitation. The book also critiques the animal industrial complex, which normalizes the commodification of animals through cultural narratives and economic structures. It calls attention to the massive scale of animal exploitation globally and links it to ecological crises and climate change.